Try to get that left knee toward the ball, left hip toward the ball, and then keep it there on the downswing. Hello everyone, Will, golf psychologist, coming to you again to give you another kind of more of a quick tip of something you can do when you're practicing. Again, kind of thinking about how our brain works. It likes to hardwire patterns into our memory systems, and we like repetitive things over and over again. Sometimes we've got to find ways to change that up so that we can create a new pattern and get better at whatever it is we're trying to get better at. In this case, golf. Common problem I see with people is that on the backswing they get too far away from the ball. And I see them trying so hard to do things like, oh, got to turn your right hip, got to turn the right shoulder, you got to get a full shoulder turn. And so they're just trying so hard to get way back here, and they end up getting so far away from the ball. And then as they come back, they have to do all kinds of rerouting to get back to the ball. So one of the things that I try to help people with is ways to, again, trick our brain into doing something. And one thing that I came up with was that on the downswing in particular, to avoid kind of getting back too far and scooping at it or hitting behind it or catching it thin, is that we got to make sure we're getting enough weight in the front part of our lead side. And so the way that you can work on that is to actually lift the right heel in the backswing, but you're not lifting the right heel in a way where you're still doing this kind of a swing. You're actually trying to move your lead hip toward the ball when you lift that heel. What that does is it kind of locks you in and keeps you centered instead of getting too far back behind the ball. Then when you come down to hit the ball, actually try to keep that heel up in the air. What'll happen is this: as you're coming in, you want that pressure to go to the front left foot, not to the heel of the left foot, because again, that makes you go back. If you push the pressure on that left lead foot, when you come in, your brain is going to send a message: there's way too much pressure on that left knee or lead knee, and it's going to send an abort signal, and you're going to get back on that heel at the very last second. But what you got to do in the drill is actually make yourself do it by lifting the heel on the backswing, and when you come into the downswing, keep the heel up. And again, like I said, at the very last second, you are going to go, your brain will not allow you to put all that pressure because you would topple over. It's going to move you back to the heel. So I'll just show you an example of how this would work in a swing. So on the backswing, I'm going to lift the heel, try to get that left knee toward the ball, left hip toward the ball, and then keep it there on the downswing. Now, I hit that one with an 8-iron, probably, I don't know, 160 yards. And you could see that there was some balance issues because there was a struggle there, but I hit the ball perfectly solid, square club face. The ball had no side spin on it either direction. And at the very end of the swing, I was on my left heel. So that's something that you can do to just kind of help yourself stay centered, and again, to rewire your brain into putting that pressure on the front left foot to start the downswing. Hope it helps. Good luck.